So I think we are live now. Yup, we are live. So hello students and welcome back to BankExamsToday.com. And today we are going to discuss the IBPS SO HR Officer. ये पूरा हम देखेंगे plan, the strategy you can say to for the preparation. That's what we are going to discuss today. My name is Ramandeep Singh and I help students prepare for the specialist officer level exam and the scale 2 scale 3 level exam. So let's start. So let me check if everything is working properly. And please share the video with your friends so that they can also watch the session. So let's start the session. Before starting, let me check if everything is working properly. Yep, everything is working properly. So student, this is the exam pattern for the HR officer. In the pre-exam, there is English language, reasoning ability, quantitative aptitude. 50 questions each, but the weightage for the English language is half. One question is equal to half mark. But for the reasoning and English, one question is equal to 1 mark. So 25 marks to English language and 50 marks to reasoning and quant. 40 मिनट दिए जाते हैं. And then there is professional knowledge, 60 question. This is what we are focusing on today. हम मेंस एग्जाम पे फोकस कर रहे हैं आज की वीडियो में. दैट्स व्हाट वी आर फोकसिंग टुडे एंड दैट्स व्हाट योर गोल शुड बी. 45 मार्क्स दिए जाते हैं. टाइम इज नेवर अ कॉन्स्ट्रेंट. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. पहले प्री का सिलेबस बताएंगे, फिर मेंस का करेंगे. व्हाट्स इन द प्री? इन द प्री देयर इज क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड, सिंपल डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन इज देयर. 50 marks, 50 questions. See, what is your target in the pre-exam? See, in the marketing, the cutoff is around 25 to 30, right? But in HR, the cutoff is higher. I know this can surprise you, but इसका जो cutoff है, it is around 35-40, ठीक है? In the marketing, the cutoff remains around 28-30 in the marketing. Last year, and I guess it was 28. And in the HR, it remains around 36-40, okay? एक इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ का ध्यान रखिए कि if you have dual specialization, you are an MBA in HR and marketing. If you have dual specialization and if you are general MBA without any specialization, then you are eligible for both MBA HR and MBA marketing. And if the number of vacancies in HR is more than 50 and you are eligible for both MBA for the IBPS, so marketing and HR, apply for HR. Not many students are there. Very few students are eligible for this post. बहुत important point है, right? If the number of vacancies are high, and see, the quality of life is much better, right? In HR officer, see, as everybody knows, HR officer ka post, the quality of job is really, really amazing. There is no direct interaction with the customers. The job profile is really nice. Okay. So if the number of vacancies is more than 50 and you are eligible for both, apply for HR. If you are MBA in HR, if your specialization is HR, you cannot apply for marketing. You need to apply for HR only. तो आप marketing में apply नहीं कर सकते, आपको HR ही करना पड़ेगा. So the table of contents. Syllabus for the preliminary exam, there is quantitative aptitude, reasoning ability, English language. That's what I have started. Here the 50 questions are there. Data interpretation 3 to 4 sets. 3 to 4 sets होंगे. So आप कह सकते हैं 15 to 20 questions. Data sufficiency 5 questions can be there. Approximation, number series, simplification. What do you say? Simplification. 5 questions would be there from simplification. Okay. Time and work, time and distance, like 2 or 3 questions from each of these topics. 1 to 2 questions from each of these topics: time and work, time and distance, simple and compounded, rust ratio, averages, mixture allegation, pipes and cistern, problem based on trains, partnership. So but from these particular topics, profit and loss, 1 to 2 question each, right? Very important. What you should target, see, in case the number of vacancies is less than, let's say, 60-70, you should target 70 for the pre, right? But anyway, it's very easy to score 20-25 here. A majority of my students, 90% of my students were able to crack the pre-exam last year as well, right? So in the reasoning ability, coding, decoding is there. Let's say 5 questions, it can be there, kabhi aata hai kabhi nahi aata, so log 5 question. Puzzle sitting arrangement, 3 to 4 sets again, okay, 15 to 20 questions. So it can be there, it cannot be there. Machine input output, ठीक है. Direction sense test, so ये होगा, जरूर होगा. Blood relation should be there. Problem based on ages, it's always there. Ranking, it can be, cannot be there. Data sufficiency, it can be, cannot be there. तो ये आजकल trend it is always there. 5 questions, right? So this is the pattern of the reasoning ability section. You should target 15 to 20 here as well. Target 20 marks at least out of 50. Easily doable even without preparation, right? If you are not even if you have never done proper preparation, right, you are preparing for the exam today, you can easily score 35-40. तो आप ये प्री का कट ऑफ easily निकाल सकते हो. If you are doing preparation for 2 months, I can assure you that you will get the final selection. ठीक है, you will crack the pre exam, not the final selection. English language para, देखिए 50 questions are there. Half mark for each question. Half mark for each question is there. So reading comprehension is there. Reading comprehension is there. Reading comprehension, para jumbles, vocabulary. So somebody is asking me, last year cutoff was very high for HR. Yeah, last year. See the final cutoff for out of 100. I still remember the final cutoff for marketing was 46, 47. अगर मैं देख रहा था. But for HR it was around 54, 55, I guess, right? So yes, the last year the cutoff for HR was high because the number of vacancies were lower in HR last year. Marketing में बहुत ज़्यादा थी. Marketing में 800, 900 vacancy थी, I guess. And in HR it was less than 50. So that was a comparison. So if you are not eligible for marketing, why are you thinking about it? So ठीक है. If you are eligible for marketing, right? If you are eligible for marketing, apply for marketing because there are more number of vacancies there. If you are not eligible for marketing, if you are eligible for HR, यही देना पड़ेगा, ठीक है. So para jumbles 0 to 5, ठीक है, and then reading comprehensions 20 to 30 questions, right? Vocabs are part of RCs most of the times. Error spotting separately are the 10 questions, so 10 questions here as well, ठीक है. So this is the pattern of English language. Target like 25-30 marks here, so which would be divided by 2, out of 25 target 15. So 15, 20, 20, that would be 25 in the quant, like 20, 25 in reasoning, and 15 here. That would be amazing score, 65, 70. I would say a score, you wouldn't fail at all, but like ideal score hai 70, 75 ka. Now syllabus for the mains exam, HR ka mains jo syllabus hai, that's what I'm going to share. Let's start with the first chapter. Introduction of HRM, the nature and scope of HRM, functions, models, principles, basic principles. ये सबसे important है. Leadership theories, motivation theories are very, very important, right? And then organizational behavior. This is itself a book in your curriculum. If you have done MBA in HR or PGDBM in HR, this is a proper book. This is a proper subject, organizational behavior, group dynamics, and employee motivation. But here you need to, go through the basics only that I have already done. Human resource planning, HR planning, and job design. Job design, job enrichment, job placement, and these kind of, questions are asked from these kind of topics, right? ये बहुत important है in this exam. Recruitment process of recruitment is very, very important. Training and development, it is itself very, very important. This is a separate chapter as well. The types of training on the job, of the job, various types of training are there. So process, the training process, ideas, induction, orientation, onboarding, induction, interviews, types of test in the interview, types of test, types of interviews, limitation, placement, induction, procedure, benefits. So very, very important topic, very, very important chapter. 3 to 5 questions would be there from this particular topic. Now again, training and development. Now we are doing it in depth. Job placement, types of training, assessment, establishment of objective, process, phases. Very, very important topic of the job vestibule. Very, very important. ठीक है. Performance management, now this chapter is very very important. Again 4 to 5 question for sure. Job design, job analysis, job evaluation, merit rating, performance appraisal, career management, all these topics are very important. At least 4 to 5 question from this particular chapter only. Okay. Personal management, reward management, salary management, right? MBO is very very important. MBO is actually very very important. Employee counseling, employee turnover, ये बहुत important है. Employee welfare, disciplinary procedure, theories on motivation theories, very very important. Job satisfaction, demotion, transfer, employee discipline, grievance procedures is important. Conflict resolution is very very important in HR. Labor law is the most important part. 10 to 12 questions from this particular topic. Not a topic, there are various laws. This would consume a lot of your preparation time. बहुत time लगता है इसमें कई बार. Industrial Dispute Act is very very important है. Factories Act, Gratuity Act, ये 3 एक्ट सबसे ज़्यादा important है. Gratuity Act इसको रिमूव करो, दो बार आ गया. Gratuity Act, Factories Act and Industrial Dispute Act. Besides that, payment of wages, minimum pay payment, minimum wages act, ये 3 तो करने ही करने हैं, that is for sure. Payment of bonus भी, ये 4 act तो these are for sure, you should do it. The first one, industrial dispute ordinance, it's not that important, but these 4 are very very important. Payment of bonus, ये repeat हो गया I guess. Okay, the minimum wages act and payment of wages act, ठीक है, ये भी काइंड ऑफ इम्पॉर्टेंट ही है. ठीक है, दीज आर वेरी वेरी फाइव इम्पॉर्टेंट एक्ट्स आर देयर दैट यू नीड टू डू. कैन बी डन विद इन 10 days, विद इन अ स्पैन ऑफ 10 days, बट इफ यू आर ट्राइंग टू डू इट लाइक 2 दिन पहले कर रहे हो एग्जाम से, 3 दिन पहले कर रहे हो, मुश्किल हो जाएगी. 5 एक्ट्स हैं, कर लो. देयर विल बी लाइक 1 to 2 क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम ईच ऑफ दीज एक्ट्स. Let it, even last year in the previous years as well, 1 to 2 questions were there from each of these acts: Industrial Dispute, Factories Act, Gratuity Act, Payment of Bonus Act and Minimum Wages Act. Last year भी आए थे, इस साल भी आएंगे. ठीक है, let's move forward. Indian financial system, there can be questions from Indian financial system. The basic financial awareness, the banking reforms, RBI circulars, regulatory bodies in India, international banking, latest RBI circulars, right? So this is like sometimes this topic is there in the exam. जब भी आता है 8 to 10 questions होते हैं, नहीं आता है तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं आता है. ठीक है, NPA, Surfasi Act, Priority Sector Lending, Banking Financial Terms, latest acts. So credit rating, merger acquisition in banking, commercial banks, capital money market and RBI's monetary policy. So basics of the financial markets is very very important. ठीक है. So students, we are already doing the IBPS SO HR Officer course on BankExamsToday.com, where we are covering the entire syllabus using the video classes. We are providing the proper notes which is downloadable. Test series is there. Notes are downloadable and print friendly. 139 final selections we got in IBPS SO Marketing 2019. So install BankExamsToday mobile application or check the link in the description. So IBPS SO Marketing 2020. The list of students who cracked, who got the job using our study materials. So I recommend you to join the course, right? Introduction, my name is Ramandeep Singh and from last 8 years I'm teaching on BankExamsToday.com. My blog gets 30-40,000 views every day, something 50,000 views every day. I don't track it anymore. And this is my WhatsApp number 9067201000. If in case there is any doubt in your mind, just WhatsApp me. I'm gonna answer your doubt. So this is the methodology of bank exams. Today we start with the video classes, the conceptual video classes, followed by the proper notes, and then there are live quizzes that we provide, and then there is a test series, right? So revision is always a revision. Revision is important, essential part of any preparation strategy, any preparation plan. So which is part of my plan as well, right? तो ये याद रखिए, right? So go to BankExamsToday.com and join the IBPS SO Human Resources and Personal Officer course. So that's all for today. WhatsApp me if there is any doubt in your mind. That's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. Subscribe to my channel and like this video. This is very